So I was diagnosed with anorexia when I was 16 years old, having lived with it since I was 13. So when I was 13, I had quite a messy family life, and I was sexually abused by a family friend of ours, and like all of that kind of built up into not wanting to feel certain emotions. And I realized that by not eating and exercising a lot and kind of taking my mind off things and thinking about things like calories and stuff made me feel so much better, and it gave me a sense of value from other things. So I hid kind of all of that for about 4 years before my school intervened, and then my parents got involved, and I ended up going to a child adolescent mental health hospital where I lived for about a year. And throughout that whole period, I thought that the anorexia that kind of was helping me, it gave me that value, it made me feel better about everything. And it did distract me from kind of everyday life, and it kind of gave me a bit more of a purpose than I felt like I'd had before. But then towards the end of it, it got a lot worse, and I kind of began to lose that control, and I ended up, my heart nearly stopped. And so I had to then get admitted to live full-time in a mental health hospital. So I kind of managed my recovery kind of ever since that time. I've had one relapse since coming out of hospital, but I kind of have been through it, and I know how difficult it is to get recovered from anorexia and to actually get help when you need it and to talk about how you're feeling. And I now see so many young people who are struggling with anorexia or other eating disorders who don't feel able to get that help, and also think that if they start eating, everyone's going to think they're okay. And there's so many issues around things like body image that I want to use my story as a way to actually show that whilst you think anorexia is the best thing in the world and it does make you feel so much better, actually it doesn't. It eventually kills you, and it ruins relationships, and it ruins everything around you. And it is really hard to stay well and to kind of fight it every day, but that gets easier the more you do it. So I wanted to kind of show people that you can recover from it.